Hi friends! A while ago we drew a picture of a bear together and one of my students reached out to me and said, Miss Cockerham, that bear doesn't have any legs. And oh my goodness, what was I thinking? Where is that bear gonna go and how is it gonna get there if it doesn't have any legs? If you thought that too, go ahead and kiss your brain. Because that is some good thinking. So today I'm going to redraw the bear and I want you to help me draw the body. Let's get started. To start, you'll need a piece of paper and I'm going to use a marker, but you might want to start with a pencil. I'm going to start with the head of this bear. Now I'm going to draw a circle, but instead of putting it in the middle of the paper, I'm going to scoot it over to the right. Remember, if circles are really tricky for you, you can draw a C, flip it over, and draw another C. There we go. Now, it's time to draw the ears. I'm gonna do 2 humps at the very top of the circle and over just a little bit. Here's 1, and over this side, there's 2. Now, how many eyeballs does a bear have? That's right, 2. 1, 2. Now he needs his snout. So just like these ears, and we drew those humps, we're gonna make a big half a circle in the middle of his head. Let's start on this side and go up and down. Very good. Now it's time for his nose. Now we're gonna make a triangle, and this triangle is gonna be pointing down. So we'll start with a line across here, a diagonal, and a diagonal. Now I'm gonna make his mouth, and I want him to be smiling in this picture. So I'm gonna go under his nose, and I'm gonna make the letter U. Now I'd like to connect his mouth to his nose with a straight line. Looking good. Now it's time for his body. We're going to make this shape just like his ears, but it's going to be really, really big. So we're going to start at behind his ears and we're going to go all the way to the other side of the paper, a big hump. Ready? Whee! Just like that. Very good. Now we're going to go below his head and we're going to make a long letter U, kind of like we did for his mouth. But just like his back, we're going to make it really big and stop right about here. Ready? Whee! That's a big belly. Now it's time for his legs. We're going to go to the back of his back and make a straight line down. Very good. Now we're going to make the letter U just like we did for his mouth and his tummy. It's going to be about this big. Ready? Ooh. Now do you see his tummy and his foot? We're going to make a big letter S to connect it. Really stretch it out. Good. Now we're going to go a little bit more towards his middle of his tummy and make another S. Very good. What sound does the letter S make? S, kind of like a snake. We're going to make his 2 front legs now. To start, we're going to go under his head and over just a little bit. We're going to make a straight line down. Remember that letter U we made for his foot? Let's do that again over here. Very good. Now we're going to make another straight line right under his head and stop about halfway. Very good. And remember that S that we made over here? We're going to do the same thing between these 2 lines. And let's make one more S right under his mouth. Ready? Very good. Now let's see how many legs we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we have all of his eyeballs? 1, 2. What about his ears? 1, 2. Very good. But we're missing one more thing, and that's his tail. Does his tail go on his head? No. Does it go on his tummy? Nope. It goes all the way in the back. Ready? There you go. And that's our bear. See you later.